This is the story of the three little pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who were going to go out into the world. The first little pig went out into the world and wanted to quickly build his house of straw. The second little pig quickly built his house of sticks. And the third little pig, a smart little pig, wanted to build a house of bricks. One day, at the first little pig's house, the one who built the house of straw, there came a knock at the door. It was the big, bad wolf.
Little pig, let me come in.
The little pig said, "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin." Then the wolf said,
"Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in."
So the big bad wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew that house in and ate up the lazy little pig who wanted to make his house quickly out of hay. Then he went to the next little pig's house the next day, the little pig who had built his house out of sticks. He knocked on the door.
Little pig, let me come in."
And the little pig said, No, not by the hair of my chinny chin.
And the big bad wolf said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in."
So he huffed and he puffed and he blew that house in and he ate up that second little pig. Then the next day he went to the house of the third little pig, the smart little pig who took his time and built his house out of strong bricks. And he knocked on the door and said,
Little pig, let me come in."
And the little pig answered, No, not by the hair of my chinny chin. And the big bad wolf said,
"Well, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in."
So he huffed and he puffed, but he couldn't blow that strong little house in. So he went away, but came back the next day with a new plan. And instead of knocking on the door, he climbed up to the roof. But the little pig heard him, and this was a smart little pig. The wolf started to come down the chimney, but the little pig had put a pot of boiling water under the chimney in the fireplace. And when the wolf came through, plop, he boiled himself up, and the little pig had wolf soup for dinner. And that's my version of the three little pigs.